Good afternoon guys and welcome to today's vlog. It is Friday the 17th of January. This month is just flying by. I'm going to keep saying this and before you know it we're going to be in December again. Anyway, we are starting today's vlog. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon because Aurora is poorly again. So she's been whingy all morning. I've actually just put her to sleep and put her in a cot just because it's comfier. So I've put her down there. Oh god, I'm out of breath, could have just run upstairs. I was making sure the monitor was on. So today, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing today, but I'm going to go and show you some of the things that I did in Vanellope's room yesterday and show you how tidy my room looks. Just a bit of boring stuff really, and then I've got some other tidying up to do. I really need to go through Vanellope's clothes and get rid of some of the t-shirts that don't fit her anymore, or that are summer t-shirts. Just get rid of them and then start getting some new ones in for summer. Also, I need to sort these cupboards out because there is so much rubbish in them, it's unreal. So I think I'm going to sort them out. Then I'm just going to get rid of rubbish that I need to get rid of, like this, because I just keep eating them. But yeah, we're just going to take you around, do a couple of house chores, and then at 4 o'clock I've got to take Aurora to the doctor's. So I'm not too sure why she keeps getting poorly, but I'm hoping that they'll do some kind of blood test just to check whether her immune system is low or not, because as you know, she's just finished a course of antibiotics and she was like a different baby. She's been so good and she's been sleeping almost, look, she still gets up in the night, but she's been sleeping like so much better, and I've been getting more sleep, which is really good because it makes me feel a lot more energetic because I've had some sleep. Today I'm feeling it though, couldn't get my words out then. Today I'm feeling it though because she was up the majority of the night and just wouldn't settle. I think that was because her nose is bunged up and she couldn't breathe that well. So anyway, everywhere I go I keep finding these dolls. Doing me head in. Not doing me head in because they're around the house, but it's like a dummy. Seriously, Aurora's got that many dummies, she could open a shop. So, and I've been thinking about putting my nose stud back in. I don't know if you can see the little hole. I think I'm going to put my nose stud back in today. But it's one of them because it keeps closing up when you put it in and you like sneeze like 10,000 times. It's just, it's so, well, it's funny actually because Dave always laughs at me when I'm trying to do it. But yeah, I think I'm going to put it back in. I have got a brand new one somewhere, but I just can't find it. I put it in one of them safe places. One of them safe places that you can't find. So, but yeah, I'm going to go downstairs, show you some of the stuff I've been doing, show you little Aurora just sleeping away. She's a polar girl, and then we'll check in with the kids and see what they've been doing at school today. And maybe just, I was going to make cakes with Aurora this afternoon, but she's just that unwell. I just don't think that she'd be up for it. So I'm just going to wait till she's a little bit better and then we're going to start doing some stuff in the afternoon. I have just ordered Aurora's first birthday cake. It is so cute. I so can't wait for you to see that. She's just having like a little tea party at the studio. So as you know, we've been sorting that out. I'm going to go and get the rest of the stuff sorted out this week. So it's just cleared and it just looks tidy. And then I'm going to paint the floor so that's nice and white. And then I think I'm going to do a balloon arch. I'll probably do that myself just to go like over her tables or just like at the back of the tables. And then I'm going to order some soft play and it's Peppa Pig. So yeah, it's not going to be anything like dramatic or over the top. It's just going to be a few friends, a few little babies and just a bit of a get together really, because I really want to just take her on a day out and get my money's worth basically, because she don't really understand what a party is. And although everybody loves to have a baby's first birthday party, you know, they don't really understand what it is. She won't really understand a day out, but the pictures and the memories that she'll have, that's what it's all about in it. So anyway, Eva's just, I don't know what she's sniffing around for, probably because Vanellope had one of them rice cakes before, so she's left like a little trail on the floor. So Eva's just hoovering up. She's doing a good job. Anyway, I'm gonna go toilet first while Aurora's asleep, because that's the only time we get to go. And then I'm gonna check back in with you guys downstairs and show you, because I bought some boxes yesterday to put some of Vanellope's toys in. We opened all of her other toys that she got for Christmas, so all them boxes are gone now. And I really need to get the garden sorted out, although it keeps raining, because we bought Mason this bike cover to put over his bike, and he's got a lock, so we'll probably put it outside and put the bike cover over it, just so it doesn't get weathered. But yeah, so we'll see you soon. Okay guys, I'm going to keep it down just because Aurora is in the next room and she's just woke up, so I'll just put her on my bed for a minute, just so we can nip in here and talk to you guys. So if you think I'm talking really low, that is why. So yesterday we went out and bought some new boxes. Do excuse this, there's some mess in here because the shelves need putting up and stuff like that, but obviously it's still tidy. We're really thinking about taking this down because she wants some room, so we said that we might take it down and just put it up in the garden for her in the summer, because we're hoping to either sort the garden out or move. I think really we need to move house, because it's just starting to do me head in that it's a long story. I'm going to talk to you about it later anyway. But anyway, let me just show you. So we bought these boxes yesterday. They're quite big boxes, and I've kind of just divided them. Just turn around. I've kind of divided them, so she's got like Barbies and her other dolls. Can't remember what they're called, it's gone out of my head. And then she's got her LOL doll. She opened this last night and I just brought that down, but we're gonna put this away because this is Aurora's, and we're gonna buy a pink and white one that match her bedroom. Obviously she's got her house here, and then she's got the Vanellope doll open now also. So I just got these boxes, and they're quite big boxes, and they just clip open on each side, so you can just open them like this. Sorry about how dark it is. Might put the light on actually. But these just clip open, and then she's got like her dolls in here, Barbies, and then her adorables, and then just some dressing up stuff. But I thought she could just get the box out with the stuff that she wants to play with as and when, and then she's not got everything just out all over the shelf. But these boxes will just do for now, and I'm just kind of like always paranoid that if it leaks in here again, all the toys are going to get ruined. So that's why I'm trying to put everything in boxes, and that's why I really want to put that tent away. But I feel tight, but she don't come down here and play with it, so I kind of feel like it's doing nothing. It's just sat there, but I don't know, we'll see. I think it'll be nice if she can get it out in the summer in the garden. I think she'll appreciate it more, because she can go out in the sun and actually do something with it. Just quickly, when the house flooded, I'm just going to show you the floor. In fact, I'm going to put the light on just so you can see. In fact, I'm going to talk to you right now. So when the house flooded, we asked them, could they come out and would they compensate us for the flooring? And what they were saying was basically, no, you've got to go through your own house insurance. Now, on the tenancy agreement, it doesn't state that this house has any flood issues or anything like that. It just says that they're responsible for any damage, any repairs, anything in the house, and anything outside of the house, we have to do it, like the garden, if you want new fencing and stuff like that. They don't do that unless it's like fixings for the gate or pipe work. So our argument is that it's not our responsibility because it's not in your tenancy agreement, for one. Two, it's floating floors down here, so because we've had a flood, it's actually ripped the floor in. So they put the floating floors in, not us. So that isn't our responsibility, and they need to come and fix it. So when they come out and change the floorings, which they are dragging the heels with, so we've decided we're going to go to the environmental health and we're going to report them to the council as well, because it needs sorting now. My baby just keeps getting poorly constantly, and I don't know whether it is down to this, because if you get close to the floor now, you can actually smell like a dampness or a mould. So the floorings do really need ripping up. You know, we've got to live in this house. It needs sorting straight away, and they just seem to be fobbing us off. So I think if we get the environmental health involved, then it's going to make them move a little bit quicker, which we've never really had a problem with them since we've lived there. So I really can't understand why they'd leave us knowing that there's kids in here, and especially that they know that there's a little baby sleeping downstairs, why they wouldn't come and do it straight away. But if they do come and do it, they're going to have to replace the flooring because it really needs to come up anyway. And we won't be doing that, because if it weren't for their house, our floor wouldn't be ruined. So anyway, I'm just going to show you the floor quickly. So if you look here, when it lifted it, it's actually ripped the flooring, because that's how high it had lifted it. And you can see it won't even go back together because the flooring under there is actually lifted. It's done it here. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see where it's stretched. Like sometimes you can't. Like you can see all the flooring coming through. This is actually denting in, and I think this will fall in eventually. But yeah, I did actually mop this floor last night. After we had the flood, I mopped, and I've been mopping it like every other week. But I haven't done it since before Christmas. So when I looked under the bed yesterday, when I was like putting all the toys away, under the bed was so dirty, and all the dust had actually settled from when we'd had the flood. So I ended up doing that, but it just needs doing again. It's like you can feel the grit in the actual flooring. It just seems horrible, but I think it's on this side. Let me just show you here. So if you look here, can you see where the floor's actually lifted up now, and it's going to rip through the floor. You can't even push it back down. So this needs all replacing. It just needs to, everything needs to be pulled out of the rooms, and the whole floor needs rebuilding. But yeah, just want to show you that. Chloe stayed last night. We didn't vlog, well, I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I've had the flu so bad, and every time I seem to talk, I seem to start coughing. So this is why I'm vlogging now. So if there's like big gaps in between, it's because I'm probably having a coughing fit. But yeah, I've managed to get the majority of the stuff sorted, so this corner looks so much better now. I've ended up having to put that radiator in here, because if there is any mould in here, I'm trying to kill it, or any dampness. So I usually put that on at night, just so it doesn't get cold and damper in here. And it just seems to keep the room like nice and toasty, so Vanellope stays nice and warm. I've got a nice pile of ironing here to do. So we need to crack through this, and I need a new iron. Because at the minute, not a new iron, I need a new ironing board because I've been using a towel. This actually needs taking off and washing. And then Dave needs to take this to the studio. But yeah, that is one of the things that I need to do. Just, oh God, these lights are so stupid. So dark. These lights are just so stupid. I don't know what it is, but the electrics, for some reason, the upstairs switch has got to be down, and this one, I think, has this one got to be down or up? Yeah, this one's got to be down, otherwise it won't come on either upstairs or downstairs. And then, depending on which way the switches are, you have to switch it on in the middle. It's so stupid. The other thing is, we had a gift sent to us for Aurora. It was a sheep, and we've still not put batteries in it for her to use it. So I'm going to get some batteries for that later on, and put some in. Might go a bit dark now because I've just come in my bedroom. But yeah, I'm going to get some batteries for that later on, just so she can start playing with it, because I look so weird being this purple. What's going on? Anyway, look at her. This is my Polly baby. She's so cute. It really just won't focus in on her, but she'll be alright. She'll be alright then. I can't get my words out today. But yeah, anyway, so that's, I just thought, I don't know why I just turned the light out. So stupid. Yeah, so I just thought I'd tell you about that in the bedroom, because if anyone can advise me, or anybody works with the council or knows of who's in the right and who's in the wrong, please let me know. You can message me on Facebook or Instagram, because you obviously can't leave a comment. Somebody's trying to ring me, but it seems to be these stupid numbers. Have you been in an accident? Have you done this? Have you done that? Oh, I'll tell you what I will tell you. I'll tell you what I will tell you. Anyway, I've got something to tell you. I had a really, really bad dream last night. Like, it was so horrible. Basically, we had this studio or office, but it had like these big metal steps that came down with like railings, and Portia was sat with her legs through them, just like dangling them off the end. And for some reason the metal steps came away from the wall, and I just seen Portia falling, and she just fell flat on her face, and I just woke up. I would not go back to sleep then. It was so horrible. It was like it was almost real, and like I was there. It was one of them dreams that actually makes you wake up and cry, and you just, I think I'm actually going to cry now. But you know, when they come downstairs and you just think, oh my God, thank God that it's not real. And it's like, Portia, don't go near no steps, don't sit anywhere, don't dangle your legs anywhere, because you might fall. But yeah, it's just one of them dreams, and I've been thinking about it all morning, can't get it out of my head. It's just really, really doing my head in. But just, I wish I just, why do we have to dream? Why do we have to have bad dreams? Should just have good dreams, shouldn't we? And then there'd be none of this worrying or panicking or stuff like that. But it was horrible. Like, I literally seen her like floating through the air and just flat straight on her. Like, she fell with her head to the side and flat. But when she'd fell, like, all the ambulance came, all the ambulance people, and they were like, she's okay, she's okay. She's just gonna have to go to the hospital. She's fell in a good position, blah blah blah. But she's still breathing and stuff like that. Let me just check. So yeah, but it was just like the most horriblest dream ever. Do you ever have one of them dreams where you think that your husband or your partner's cheating on you, and you actually believe it's real, and you wake up and you're dead mad with them? I've done that before as well. My friend Rebecca, she had a dream about her husband, and he was meant to have been cheating and got another girl pregnant, and she woke up the next morning like just really mad with him, saying, who have you got pregnant? But it's just so weird how you can be in a dream and it can feel actually like you're there, and how real it can actually feel. It's a good job it is only a dream though, isn't it? But I always think, when you dream like that, is it trying to tell you something? You know, is something like that going to happen? I have this thing, mate, since I've had my anxiety and stuff like that, I go to bed, mate, every single night, and I'll think about something bad. Like, I'll have to run upstairs and check all the bedroom windows, make sure they're locked, make sure everything's unplugged, make sure there's nothing in, because I just sit there and I think, oh, what if they fall out of a window? What if they step on a wire and it's in the electric? I also have these dreams, like, not dreams, but it's like I'm thinking when I'm going to sleep of like one of the kids getting hit by a car and stuff like that. But when I went to see my psychiatrist, they said that's a form of trying to forget what's happened to you, so you're trying to focus on something else, even though it's not good and it's a bad thing. That's usually the way they say it is. Like, you'll constantly be trying to think of something else bad to try and cover up what's happened before, and it's just so weird. Anyway, I've decided that I am going to be doing my video on like what happened to me growing up and stuff like that. I think it's about time now, and I think it would do me a hell of a lot of good just to like get it out there and talk about it and stuff like that. Because when you go and see a counsellor, they say that it's good to like talk about it. But when I see my psychiatrist, they said the way to get over it is to relive it, or kind of talk about it like you're reliving it, because once you let your mind kind of accept what's happened, then they say it's easier to deal with or easier to get over. I'm not sure how true that is. You know, it could work, it could make me feel better, it could make me feel worse, but I won't know unless I try, will I? So Anyway, I think I probably will be doing that. I am going to try and get an update on my channel tonight. Well, probably not tonight, but I am going to video it hopefully tonight. Once Aurora's gone to bed, I might just nip to the studio on my own, or I might just do it from here. But yeah, I really need to get my channel back on track, and I just seem to be having these like really lazy days. I was like talking to somebody yesterday and I was saying about the blogging, like sometimes it's like I forgot what to do. I forgot how to talk in front of the camera. I don't know what to talk about, or I don't know what to say and stuff like that. So sometimes it is really, really hard. People think that it's really easy just to pick a camera up and just start talking, but it's almost like, it's not that you've got to think about what you're saying or what you're doing or stuff like that, but it's like having a journal and writing in it every day. You've got to have that day planned out to know what you're doing, so you know what you're vlogging, so you know what you're going to be talking about or stuff like that. Obviously some things happen that are unexpected, like going to the doctors or going to the hospital, or one of the kids could fall, you know, or they could be poorly. That's just a part of life. But like in general, it's almost like you've got to have a routine day set out to know what you're doing on that day. But when you just feel as low as I do, I don't feel that low now, but obviously because Aurora's constantly poorly, it's like you can't arrange to go anywhere, you can't arrange to do anything, because it feels like she gets better and then the minute you take her outside she's poorly again. So it's just really, really difficult to kind of think, oh well, we'll go and do that, and then when she's poorly you feel tight because you're taking her out in the cold and you've got to keep her warm and stuff like that. So it's like, well, what am I going to do? Live in the house till she decides that her immune system's going to be better? Could be sat in the house in the next 5 years. But I think that's one of the issues why she keeps getting poorly as well, because we're not going out enough. She's not getting enough fresh air. She's not, you know, being around other people and stuff like that. So her immune system's kind of not getting used to what it should be getting used to, basically. So we do really need to start going out more and do more things. I do what I look for, like a mum and babe group that me and her can go to, just so she can make some friends and I can meet some new people and stuff like that, because there's not many people that live near me that I know. All my friends and that live like either 45 minutes away, or you know, they live quite far away. So it's just a nightmare. And especially like I'll go and see them and they'll never make the effort to come and see me. So it's just, I sit there sometimes thinking, can't be bothered anymore, can't make the effort to come to me, then I'm not going to be chasing you anymore and running around, you know, making the effort. At the end of the day, these buses coughing fit, it's due. These buses, you know, even if you have to get 2 buses, I do it. So if I could make the effort, even though I drive, I still make the effort. I still have to put petrol in my car and stuff like that to come to you, or not to you obviously, but in general, like to them. So you know, they should be able to just get the bus and come and see me. It doesn't have to be all the time. Once or twice a month, you know, would be really nice. Or even just to ring and ask how I am. It's very rare that they do. It's always just like if you put a post on Facebook, oh hi, sorry I've not been in contact, how you doing, blah blah blah. And it's like, do you know what, if you can't ring me when you've got my number, you can't text me when you've got my number, then don't bother posting on my post on Facebook, because it just seems like you're taking the piss out of me, basically. But yeah, this is why a lot of my friends I like kind of distance myself away from, because the majority of them just kind of stab you in the back and judge you when they don't even know you. So, but yeah, that's my little rant for today. This has probably gone on forever, and Dave's probably going to be going, oh my god, this is like a 20-minute vlog just of Sarah chatting a load of shit. So, but yeah, you don't mind, do you? And I don't mind talking a load of shit to you. So, anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to go and sort my baby out, get ready, because Dave will be back soon with the car, so we can take Aurora to the doctors. So I'll check back in once we get back from the doctors and let you know what they've said. And hopefully they'll do some blood tests. Look who's just woke up. We've got my phone light on just so you can see us. But this little princess has just woke up. Yes. And we're just chilling on Mama's bed, aren't we? Are we chilling on Mama's bed? Hey, you're snuggled up nice and warm. Yes. You are, aren't you? All snuggled up next to Mum because she's a poorly babs. Yes. But she's woke up a little bit happier, haven't you? Eh? Now she's after my phone and you won't be able to see us. No, we need to keep it there. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you gonna say bye to everybody? Say bye bye. Say bye bye. You look like a ghost. You look so scary. You look so scary. Where you gone? Turn around. Boo. 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 That's better.
Later that same evening.
Okay guys, it is a little bit later on in the evening and I am just checking in. I've just woke up with Aurora because she's just been up most of the night with this cold and the flu. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a recap of what's gone on like since I spoke to you last. So we took Aurora to the doctors and they put her on some eye drops because her eyes keep like weeping loads of water. So they've just told us that if that carries on, she needs to go back if the eye drops don't work. They checked her throat. It was swollen, like a gland was swollen, but the tonsillitis hasn't come back yet. Hopefully, touch wood, it doesn't come back. And her ears were better. So obviously, last time she went, her ears were really red. So they put her on the antibiotics because they said that that was probably something to do with tonsils. And it was probably an infection that was flaring up. So that's why they put her on the antibiotics last time. So that was all good. Her ears looked okay. He said they were still red, but they weren't like really red to a point where he thought that she'd need antibiotic. So we've just got to keep an eye on how she goes like the next couple of days, and if she gets any worse then we've just got to take her back straight away. The good thing is with the doctors now that if you've got a child, I think under 2, that they have to see the baby on the same day, which is really good. So we managed to get an appointment like near enough straight away. Just rang up and they just said can you bring her in. They kind of fit you in between like other appointments, so we managed to get her in at like 4 o'clock. But she's not having a good night, so I ended up going down before, like trying to get back to sleep, and I just fell asleep with her because I'm so wasted, so drained. So yeah, I just thought I'd check in, let you guys know what's been going on, and just try and give us like a couple of days. We are going to be vlogging, but probably just going to be like a little bit boring in the house and stuff like that. I really wanted to do cupcakes with Aurora today, but she's not well enough to do anything, if I'm honest. She's just sleeping and she's just drained, and I was actually a little bit worried tonight because I was nearly at a point of like ringing an ambulance, because when she's asleep she's like, she keeps, I don't know how to explain it, she goes to sleep but it's like she holds her breath for like a couple of seconds and then she carries on breathing, but she scares herself when she does it. So I was just like, I don't really like that, and it's obviously worrying, especially for a parent. But she seems to be okay now. She just is sleeping basically. So hopefully tomorrow she'll be a little bit better than what she is today. I gave her some Nurofen, and in fact I gave her that about 6 o'clock, and I've not given her any more since, and we're getting on to like, it's probably about 1 o'clock in the morning now. But I just woke up because I really needed a drink, a toilet, and need to get this makeup off my face. So I'm going to love you and leave you here, and I'm sure Dave will check in shortly. I've got a nice cup of tea, can't hold it while I've got the camera. So I'm going to go and drink my brew, and then I'm going to head off to bed, and then we'll check with you guys tomorrow and let you know how Aurora's getting on and if she's any better. So yeah, I'll leave you in the nice capable hands of David.
Alright, I'm going to end today's vlog. I hope everybody has enjoyed watching us today. As you can hear, Aurora's just woke up. It's now 1:10 in the morning. I've just been saying to Sarah that it seems like we've only gone like 5 days with Aurora, where she's been alright the rest of the time. Yeah, like a normal baby the rest of the time. she's just not well at all. She's always poorly. So tomorrow I've got to go over to the studio. I've got a lot on. I've got the rest of the Mandalorian armour to finish. I've got quite a lot of PLA coming tomorrow. I've also got some some bits for the resin printers that we've got. I've got a UV lamp, new UV lamp coming tomorrow, so we could cure the models. I'm going to clean the resin tank while I'm there tomorrow, get that set up, get that printing again, because I kind of neglect that printer, and I shouldn't do really, because it's a fantastic machine, it really is, and it could do loads of small greebly bits. On top of that, I've got the clone armour. You alright, Max? I've got the clone armour left to do, the phase 2. I haven't even started on that yet, so I'll be starting that tomorrow while I'm in the studio. And then I've got some other bits like I need to finish off. I've got a bit of a hammer off the Stormbreaker, some alien stuff. We've also got a couple of pulse rifles to finish off. I'm trying to think what else we've got, because I know we've got quite a bit that needs to get finished off so we can clear and then set up again on eBay. We're also going to start on Etsy again as well, because Etsy's a completely different animal to eBay, and the fees are a lot less savage than they are on eBay. And obviously the website as well, that still brings money in. We're still getting orders and taking orders from the website. So people ask me, why did you stop selling on eBay and not on the website? Because they trickle through the orders on the website. They're not as hardcore as eBay is. eBay's just like rammed down your throat all the time. They just orders every day. Sometimes it gets a little bit on top of you, especially with the printers. Now, when I was talking to you the other day and I told you about the Copy Masters, I spoke to them this morning, and their only solution that they've got is to solder the power leads wire directly to the motherboard. So there's an electrician at the end of our corridor, I think he's called Mick. He's gonna solder them onto the board for me. I'm gonna get him to solder them on the Copymaster 400 and the Copymaster 300. So that should resolve any issues that I've got with those two printers. Apart from that, there is literally nothing else going on tomorrow that I can think of, other than we're gonna be having like a chilled out weekend, because we're trying to save up to get a bigger car. We're gonna keep the Kia Optima that we've got, but we're also gonna try and get like a people carrier, like a 9 or 11 seater, just so it could get us out of the house all the time. When the kids aren't in school, we'll be on our own little adventures. So do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you click the notification bell, it does nothing. Make sure you leave us a comment if you can, and we will see you guys tomorrow, because we do this every single day.